Hey guys, it's Joy and I'm back with another video and Mindy's here. This is going to be a sit and spill kind of thing. Okay, anyway, so we wanted to do this video to talk about a couple things.
Yep.
One of the things we want to address, because a lot of you watch both of our channels and you wonder what sometimes when we're not on the other one's channel, what's going on, are we going to be videoing together, or what's taking place. And we do try to be honest that a lot of times we have fights. We are, let's see, how old are you again? 30?
I'm 30 now.
So we're about 13 years apart in age. So if you know anything about my family, and I've talked about my family if you've watched all the videos that get to know me, my brother that's older, just above me in the family, is 13 years older. So I have my brother 13 years older than me, my niece is 13 years younger than me, my nephew is 11 years younger than me. So it's like having two sets of siblings in a way. And so we have the fights like siblings do. We have the moments where we're like niece and aunt. And then we have the times where we're like friends. So we have a very wide range of how we handle them.
There's sometimes where she's like a parent even.
Yeah. And I don't like to claim that one too much because of the fact that I know how it makes me feel when my sister says something like that. You know, I was kind of helped raise you. I was kind of like your parent. I don't like hearing that. So I don't like to do that to other people. But, because I know it kind of hurts mom's feelings when she says stuff like that. But anyway, so we do get in fights. And usually it's a misunderstanding or a period-related issue. One of us will be on our period, or both of us might be on our period.
Or bad timing.
Bad timing. And not understanding one another's situation sometimes is the biggest thing. Like this year, the big fight was related to Mindy getting a gift from her guy about a month before Valentine's and her posting it on her Facebook, and it upset me.
Yeah.
Because that's the time of the year where I start going through this. I hate being single. I feel like I'm never going to have somebody in my life, and I get very depressed.
So bad timing, problem understanding, and just a mix of things.
Yeah. So we were not talking for several months because neither one wanted to be the first one to admit that, what we'd said or done was wrong. In reality, both of us said and done things that were wrong.
Yep.
And we know it now, and we've talked it out.
We worked it out one way or another.
Eventually, one of us always steps up and says, okay, I'm sorry I did this, or, how are you doing? I love you, and I'm sorry for what happened.
Yeah.
And I think this time it was my turn.
It was your turn this time.
There's been times where it's been her.
I'd be like, I'm sorry. There was one time, and I should say this, I am sorry to you. I still have yet to say that to you.
Yeah, you really hadn't said it to me.
But I am sorry I said that.
She called three of us one word that is not appropriate. A biatch might be the closest thing we can say on this channel.
A bee?
A bee. A witch with a bee. She called her grandmother that, her mom that, and her aunt that. All in one foul swoop.
And the first one that got apologized to was Grandma. Grandma got apologized to immediately that night.
It was the next day.
No, it was that night.
Oh, did you?
She came out and she hugged me.
Oh, okay.
I
thought it was
like,
a couple days
honey,
later.
I know you're going through some stuff, and I'm here for you when you get better, and yeah.
Then her mom was the second one, and then as she just said, she really never did apologize to me. We just kind of let it blow over.
Yeah. Which sometimes that's what happens between us two, is we
sometimes we'll forget what the fight's about, and we'll just get back together.
Yep.
We do love one another very dearly, and so if you don't see us on one another's channel for a while, a lot of times it's that we've been in a fight. A lot of times also this last year, though, it's also been with COVID and all that.
COVID, timing.
Timing.
We still been, it was only 3 months we weren't talking before, and we started talking.
3? That was 4.
No, it was about 3.
Because I thought it was April before I called you, and it was in January.
No, you sent me a card.
Oh, okay. It was a card. It was a card. I sent her a card. That's what it was. I sent her. Oh yeah, it was St. Patrick's Day card. It arrived late. Yeah. I remember now.
And so it was about 3 months we weren't talking.
For somebody who doesn't have memory, you did better than me this time. So 3 months, about 3 months. It was a little over 3 months, maybe a little under, somewhere in there.
Yeah, and so she gave me a card.
But then it wasn't until August. July that we got together. July for your mom doing the movie.
We got together to talk and the movie, but it was after July. It was August, I think.
Yeah, but the first time we seen one another personally, I think was in July when we helped your mom move.
Yeah.
I think that we might see one another quickly.
No, it was the month before July she moved. Yeah, I think it was June we saw each other. And it's because we've all been busy, but June was when she moved.
No, she moved at the beginning of okay, yeah, it was the last weekend in June.
Yeah.
It was like June, July, end of June, beginning of July, she was moving, and so we were both helping her. So we got together then and kind of started really smoothing things over. But we were talking on the phone after that.
Yeah.
But the first time we were able to sit down and do any videoing together was in August, as she said. And now we're in September, and we're doing fine. We're totally fine. It's just
been busy this year.
A lot of things going on. You had a wedding to attend. I have a wedding coming up next month, and so we've had stuff like that, little things here and there. I had, stuff going on with Mom. If you are watching and keeping up, Mom's having cataract surgery, and we've had to go through a lot of different doctors for that. She also had some problems with calcium levels being high, and we had to keep in touch with 2 doctors on that. So a lot of stuff going on. We do have points where we're not talking for long periods of time, or sometimes it's just we're very busy. And
which is what it's been this year.
Well, first it was the not talking, then it was the busy. But so we just wanted to address that, and we know that a lot of you enjoy the videos where we're both in, and we enjoy making those for you.
Yeah, we do.
It's not that we don't want to be in one another's videos, even when we're not talking. I think there's sometimes we kind of miss that.
It's point. If I know we were talking, I would totally suggest this.
Yeah, you have an idea, and it's like, oh, but we're not talking right now. So a lot of times we'll write them down if I have a really good idea. I might still text her, and then she won't respond because she's still mad. But at least that way it's in there, ideas. But, no, I think overall, we work through things. And it drives her mom nuts. It drives my mom nuts when we're fighting.
Yeah, because they feel like they're middlemen or that they're missing out because of it.
Yeah, or just...
Grandma don't get to talk to me when we're fighting.
Right.
So she probably feels like she's missing out, and the mom feels like the middleman trying to put the pieces back together.
And she's like, I don't want to side with either one of you because you both are right and you both are wrong.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, we know that. We both know that. In the moment even, we know we're both right and wrong. We're not going to deny that.
No.
But it's hard to put aside your part to understand the other part, to really...
See, I was wrong for posting early this year. But if I didn't, I have short-term, long-term, I would have forgot what all I got.
Right.
Is why I posted.
But do you know, I'm going to tell you a trick. You can private your pictures.
Really?
Yeah, you can private your pictures on Facebook. You can make it just visible to yourself.
I didn't know that.
And then, when when the holiday comes around,
I post it public. I did not know that. She's going to have to teach me that.
Same as you do with YouTube videos. You can make them private and then post them later. So that's something that we need to work on, and I didn't communicate that very well with you at that time.
Yeah.
But I also didn't think about it at that time. Because I have a whole folder of pictures that are private on my Facebook because the person that is in them, it was a wedding, and the couple divorced like a year later, so I privated the pictures.
Didn't know
because
that.
I didn't feel like deleting them all, and
Too good of pictures.
Yeah, they were okay. I took them, but you've seen my working pictures. So there's that one that we wanted to address. The second thing was we were talking in another video about my taste in men.
We have different tastes in men.
Very different.
But there are a few we have agreed on.
There are. So I told her I might talk about my celebrity crush in this video. Oh, God, did I agree to this? I did, didn't I? I did. Okay.
I mean, you could always edit it out of the other video.
I could, but I don't have a problem. Okay, so I said that similar to my personal crush, the real life crush I had last, and I think the part of the reason I let myself crush on the celebrity was to move on, because I have moved on since then now. It took me like a year and a half, but I'm okay now.
Yeah, that was really harsh for you.
That was really harsh. And I finally deleted, I think, all the messages between us, and so I would stop dealing with it. So I finally moved on. But one of the things, they had a couple similarities, and so I'm starting to notice I have a very specific type. A certain height. No joke, they were both exact same height. The last 2 crushes have been, and pretty much as I look back, they're all about the same height. Let me think. Both of them have had facial hair. I didn't used to like facial hair,
So apparently you do now?
Apparently I do now. The one, he goes in and out of his facial hair stages, so. Now, they both had something I don't normally like, but it was the opposite thing. One had a tat, the other one has an ear piercing. I prefer the ear piercing because you can always get them to take it out if you really, if you don't want to look at it for some reason. Yeah. If they love you enough, they'll respect you and take it out for whatever reason you want it out. Like if we're going to hang out with my family and go someplace and I don't want them to wear it, I'm sure. You stop taking my drinks! What is with this woman?
Take your drink.
This is my drink. This is a root beer.
Okay, I was looking for one.
There's your water. You don't have a soda out here.
Do you need a soda?
Do we need to get your soda now? She wants her soda. We'll go get her soda. We'll pause a moment. So what was I saying?
You were talking about the tattoo and the
Okay,
piercing.
so yeah, piercings, and I can tolerate that a little bit more. So the first thing I'm usually attracted to is either eyes or smile, and both of them had wonderful smiles that lit up their eyes. So that was the biggest thing. Physically, the next thing is abs. I'm gonna be honest, I like an ab. I like a good ab on a guy. Now, one had better abs than the other one, but I can overlook that.
Depends on what type of abs you're looking at, because each person has different abs.
Yeah, I mean they have to be able, you can kind of see that there's some definition of the abs, okay? Not dad bods, okay? I don't go for the dad bod usually.
Dad bods are normally beer bellies.
No, dad bods are, they have a slight pooch of any sort.
Oh.
So, anyway. But another similarity is they were both wrote with the same hand.
Oh.
Fun fact. Both were brown haired. Although the one has done blonde hair before. Which I've highlighted my hair blonde, so I mean I can't say anything there. One was blue eyed and one was brown eyed. So now I will out who my celebrity crush is, and I can't believe it. And they were both 15 years younger than me. Right there, this is the biggest thing that tells you this is never happening, people. So the celebrity crush currently is Niall Horan, who is part of One Direction and also has his own solo career.
Okay.
Now, I showed Mindy a picture of him a little while ago, and probably not my favorite picture of him either, and she's like, yeah, definitely, we have different taste in men.
Yeah.
So who's your top celebrity crush right now? Don't worry, we won't tell your boyfriend.
I don't know. I bounced between a lot of celebrities. I like the guy that played Jasper.
Okay, yeah, he was pretty good looking.
I also like the one that played Jacob.
He's okay looking. I mean, like, he's not in my top 5 to...
And then, depending on what he's in, like we were talking in the last video, I like
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Okay, because I do agree with you on Jackson Rathbone, who played... I think that's his name, Jackson Rathbone, who played Jasper.
Yeah.
I do agree. Pretty much the guys on that movie were pretty good looking.
I'm going to take this.
Stop!
That was mine. Oh, here it is.
This has happened 3 times today. First it was my water, so we got her own water. Then it was my soda, so we got her own soda. And now she's got her own soda, and she's still grabbing mine.
I'm sorry.
It's alright, Grandma.
I'm going to take mine off the table to save this from happening. So yeah. So is there like a definite type of person that you go for, or what's the first thing you're drawn to on a guy?
Abs.
Okay.
I'll be honest, abs.
Okay,
Well,
but
actually,
what's your type of ab?
Person.
Okay, no. We'll go back to that in a minute. I'm talking physical.
I like it where they have the abs, where they start to have like the 6-pack, but not too strong.
Okay. I don't mind the muscles.
I don't like them I don't like the over muscly where they look like they're.
Oh, not bodybuilders. I like.
Yeah, I don't
just
like.
Just a minute. We're gonna pause because I got a feeling we're gonna get yelled at. Okay, so for me, when we were talking about personality, now with celebrities, it's kind of hard to judge the personality because you don't get to meet them. But that's part of. I've been watching a lot of fan videos for Niall and the other One Direction guys, and I've grown to. That's part of why I've grown so attached to their group. Why I'm so into their music and everything is because everything I've seen the fans put up, interactions with them. They've actually met their fans, and they're like so appreciative. In the book I'm reading about them, they're so appreciative of their fans. And any interview they do, they mention their fans are the reason they got their career.
Yeah.
They truly understand it. And they're like, but we're just regular people. We just are regular people. And Niall's the first one in the group that he'll always be like, I'm not that good looking kind of thing. And he doesn't see himself the way his fans do.
See, I don't, in real life, I go for personality first.
Yeah,
But
I do too.
for celebrities, it's the abs, then the hair.
But we all are human, and so we honestly do actually attract the people that are physically pleasing to our eye.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a smile. Because usually a smile tells me a lot about what their personality is going to be like.
Yeah.
Their eyes and their smile are the windows to their soul.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes that fails, like the last one. Kind of turned out to be a jerk. But, hey.
Stuff happens. I've had my fair share of jerks, too.
Oh, yeah. You've had a few. We've talked about this before, but we won't talk about it here.
No, not appropriate for a YouTube conversation.
No. If we ever do that, it's going to be a adult-only video. But anyway, so, yeah. Some of the other ones I've crushed on as celebrities is Zac Efron.
I never really had a thing for him.
I have in the past. And I think it's just the muscles.
I had a thing for the one that played Jacob. I had a thing for him when he played in Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
And the funny thing is...
Wasn't there a kid in like a Peter Pan movie that you had a crush on too at one time?
Yeah.
He wasn't a big name though.
He did do a Lifetime movie where...
Again, I said he wasn't a big name. It's not a name that you remember, do you?
If you would have asked me back then, yeah, I would have.
See, you don't remember it now, though. One of my biggest, like, celebrity crush, somebody I'd love to meet, and it's not like I crush on him now, like the way I did back a few years, Dean Kane. He is an amazing actor, and I would love to meet him someday. I just love his acting. He was also good looking. He's still not bad looking, but he has this great smile.
The funny thing is...
You don't know who that is?
No.
You probably wouldn't, because he was on Lois and Clark back in the day. He's been in several Hallmark movies. He is, I'm trying to think of something he did that you might actually recognize.
What I was going to say about Jacob, I think a part of it is he's close to my age.
That could be. I have a range on my age, you know, the guys I
do
like.
too, if you notice. Like,
Yeah.
But Jacob, I've always had a thing for, even when he played Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah. Let's see. At one point I had a thing for Jake Gyllenhaal. You know who that is?
No.
Oh, man. I need to get her caught up on some of these celebs.
No.
Come on. Do you ever see the movie Brokeback Mountain?
Yes.
He was one of the two cowboys.
Okay.
The dark-haired one.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie, though.
I'm trying to think what else.
memory,
Yeah, I can't tell you anything else he's been in that I could, like, pinpoint right away.
Right.
That you might have seen. But that's such a popular movie.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Who else? There's been other ones. But that's the main ones I can think of.
I think that's the main ones I can think of mine.
Anyway, so that's a little bit about our celebrity crushes, our family fights, and if you guys have some questions you want us to answer in future videos like this, leave them down below or send them to me at my email address. I'll try to make sure that's down below. I need to check my links more often. I'm sorry, guys. I've been a little lax on that this year. I do have a blog that I've been posting on.
We do have a P.O. box, too, if you
The
want.
P.O. box. Don't forget, you guys can send us postcards, letters, anything you want to send to us. The P.O. box is open. We're not expecting gifts. That's not what it's there for. So if you guys just want to pop a letter and tell us how you're doing, tell us a little bit about you. We'd love to hear from you guys. You're part of this YouTube family, our crazy YouTube family.
We want to hear from you guys.
Yeah, we want to hear what you want to see in the channel or what you want us to do in the channel. We'd love to do more challenges, but right now it's been a little hard this year to do the challenges. So if you guys have some ideas for challenges or cooking segments, crafting segments, what else? Unboxing boxes you want us to do?
I did mention you in my last unboxing.
Aww.
I said if there's anything you guys want to see, let me know. And if it's something I don't like, you might be interested in.
Yeah, I'm looking for, right now I really could use some period boxes, guys. So if you guys have some ideas for good period boxes, especially for teen girls, I'm looking for that. So please leave the comment down below what ones there are out there, because there was one a few years ago, but I can't find it back. It was PMS package or something like that, and I'm not able to find the link to how to order that again. And I really wanted to do that one for a young girl. So, if you guys have any other ideas, let us know. Any questions, anything like that. We love to hear from you guys. We don't always see them right away, but when we do see the comments, they make our days brighter for the most part.
It really made my day when someone actually commented when I asked for suggestions on videos. Actually commented and made my day.
And Rent Boy, we've seen your comments. There's a couple of the ones that you have commented. We have got on the plans. It's just a matter of when can we make it happen.
Yeah.
We do see those comments. We may not make them happen right away, but they are in the works.
We try our best to do what we can.
The mukbang is one we want to do. Till next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day filled with lots of love and laughter, and I hope your saddest day in the future is only as sad as your happiest day in the past. Until next time, bye guys.
Bye.